Yo, what's up guys? Yeah, PokeaimMD here with the Pokemon Spotlight. This time we're going to be featuring Yveltal. Now, Yveltal is one of the most versatile Pokemon in the Ubers tier, and not in a sense that it's running different sets, but more so that it can do different things without having to deviate much from its move pool. Basically, Choice Scarf can revenge kill, right? But Choice Scarf, you have Dark Pulse, Foul Play, U-Turn, Oblivion Wing, Revenge, Marshadow, Groudon, Ultra Necrozma, Pokemon like that. Whereas a Life Orb or Choice Spec set will run a similar, if not the same, move set, give or take Taunt or Roost, but still just be able to break through because of its offensive capabilities, its great ability, good speed tier, being faster than Primal Groudon, Rayquaza, things like that. Really nice for Yveltal. It can be a defensive mon, checking +2 Arceus, Salamence with Foul Play, and just its great overall bulk. Access to Roost, Taunt, Foul Play, Toxic, Knockoff. Sucker Punch is really nice for checking Mewtwo and Deoxys. And they can also be a stall breaker. So just a really solid Pokemon. Honestly, its only weakness is the fact that it's weak to Fairy. If it wasn't, this mon would be broken. I mean, obviously it's also weak to, Electric, Rock, Ice, Stealth Rock, but it can also defog, and it doesn't have that much trouble roosting in this day and age. And in fact, I think it's a staple on most teams. You'll see Scarf Yveltal, defensive specs, Life Orb, anything like that. It's great on Sticky Web as well. Like, there you go. Like I said, great on Sticky Web. It's probably going to be Taunt on this type of team. So we're defensive, which is really nice for Medicham. But outside of that, we're kind of weak to Shuckle. Ooh, I don't have defog on this team. I do. It's on Yveltal, but I don't defog very well. I defog versus Medicham. Okay, so that'll be the game plan there. As far as beating Shuckle goes, I think Necrozma is just the way to go. As I just Sunsteel Strike twice. He's only going to be limited to Sticky Web, not Stealth Rock, unless he's like Aya Papa Berry, but you should be Mental Herb or something like that. Aya Papa wouldn't have even saved him there. That's awesome. So, go for another Sunsteel Strike to be able to finish off the Shuckle. Great, we limit him to Sticky Web. My Yveltal's purpose in this game is to check Medicham, but to mainly... I want to guarantee that I check Medicham. And I think in order to do that, I have to sack Kyogre. I want to keep Blair alive because of these two. I can explode on them, and it has the highest speed too. So I'm going to sack Kyogre. And I got to go for an attack that doesn't KO Medicham, even though I die right there, which is great. So unless Medicham has Taunt, I'll be able to defog right here. Perfect. That does a ton, but Yveltal literally did its role in this game, which was to get rid of Medicham there. So what I can do now is go right back out into Necrozma. Ultra Burst and go for the Photon Geyser. So I did what I needed to do with Yveltal in this game, and I'm able to get rid of Medicham too. Great. His own Yveltal is going to come out. It's 100% a problem, as my Dark Resist was my own Yveltal. Myself. This mon's an issue. I feel like Rayquaza is a sack because I can at least go for an extreme speed before dying. Is that boy specs? Holy crap. Anyway, I get off some extreme speed damage right there as I can get in my Glalie now and just go for... I don't have Double Edge. I'm not a fan of that. I didn't want to explode on this thing, and I think I might just lose my Glalie now. The good thing is, though, it's not over, as this is Specs of Yveltal for sure. I'm going to get another game. I think this one might be an L, but... Hey, we'll see. We'll see, because this should be able to KO Kyogre. Yep. And my opponent should be bringing out Xerneas here. I'm max, but I think I can afford to Sunsteel Strike and then getting Groudon. As long as he does go for the Moonblast there first. Yep. I'm max but F Groudon, so I should be able to roar him. Oh, what? Max Spadef is 2 KO? There's no way that... And he has Grass Knot, so that's game. Yep, good game. So unfortunately, I think this was mainly happened this way because I'm getting rid of freeze dry. I don't think I rather explode on Kyogre anyway, and something like return would be a lot better. I understand the idea behind it, but yeah, something like return would just be a lot better. Because then I would have been able to get rid of that and explode on Kyogre as well, or go Groudon, get up rocks, and explode on something, and I think that I would have won that game. But that's okay. I just have to sack extra Pokemon, unfortunately, to that. But as far as in this game goes, Yveltal's role will be to check Rayquaza, check Blaziken, check Arceus. I'm actually going to lead off with it because it just deals so well. Well, it's not going to check Arceus in this game, unfortunately. Looks like this is going to be Rocks, though. I'm assuming it's just an offensive type of build with Rocks. Arceus Fairy goes right for Calm Mind. This Earth Power is going to hurt. But I'm going to get on my Rocks too because I have Spit F investment, yes. So Rocks are just better for Rayquaza, for Blaziken and whatnot. Arceus Fairy is going to be a problem in this game for sure. Looks like he's also going to be Rocks Groudon. But the good thing about me sacking my own Groudon here is going to be that I can get in Kyogre. And I can safely Origin Pulse. Because Origin Pulse into Thunder will be able to pick up a KO on anything. As he goes right. Now it gets a little tricky here. I do have defensive Yveltal though, which I'm really grateful for, as this is like I said, one of my checks to Rayquaza. As he V creates immediately. I'll be faster now, so I'll just Foul Play. As he goes Arceus Fairy. Now, we'll get in my ooh, nice double, bro. Very nice double. I wonder if you're just full on Rock Tomb, no Eruption. Because by roosting, I still repeatedly come in on Ray. I don't have to mind the Arceus Fairy too much, especially because I can always go Ultra Necrozma here. And just Sunsteel Strike. Yep, so Ray dies. Beautiful. That Blaziken is going to be a problem. That Groudon isn't as much of a problem, though, because I'm at full HP on my Yveltal. So the more he lets himself get weakened, the easier it is for Yveltal. Rock Tomb crits me, but as long as he's, like I said, not Eruption, we're good. And I'll be able to knock out the Groudon right here with Foul Play. So that's beautiful. That means that my Origin Pulse can now be spammed. If he goes Blaziken now and goes right Jump Kick, a little bit bad for me. How do I not lose to Blaziken is the question. Or even... I gotta Foul Play it. I'm trying to think, how do I not lose to even Gengar? Alright, well, Dragon Ascent should pick me up a KO, just based on his build. Unfortunately, it does not. However, I can bring out my Glalie, Mega Evolve, and go for return. Maybe Explode on Blaziken is the play. Now, but Glalie doesn't do much for me. Ideally, he goes Gengar and doesn't knock me out. As opposed to going Blaziken. Because Blaziken, I think, is his play. He should always protect, I feel. But I need HP on Kyogre as well to win. Okay, you should always protect your Blaziken. Always, 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 always protect. Perfect. So now I Ultra Burst and go for the Photon Geyser, whereas he gives me Arceus Fairy. Beautiful. He's going to go Gengar. And I should win the game because I sack my Glalie. Even if he sells with Gengar, I have Ice Shard to break it. Wait, it's a regular Blaziken. I just realized that. Basically, I can't stay in because I need Ultra Necrozma to live a hit from Blaziken. Click Origin Pulse here. I don't mind Destiny Bond. Wonder if Light That Burns the Sky KOs you through Protect. Well, doesn't matter anymore because I burned the sky. So basically in that game, Yveltal's role was to check Groudon, as was obviously seen. In the last game, its role was the default, which it did. But yeah, I checked Groudon, getting rid of it, making it easier for my Ultra Necrozma. Oof. Not even a voice crack, just I'm dying. It's a hair desert over here, but we have a team from TPB, and I use this team, actually, not this team, but I've used his teams in the Open, I believe, as well as a few times, or at least once before. But we have Metronome Yveltal, which is pretty cool because Dark Pulse is really spammable. Ideally, we fight a bulkier team that I can just click Dark Pulse versus. PokeaimMD, Dougie to trap Groudon, which is awesome for Scizor, as well as Scarf Xerneas, and SD Poison Arceus. This thing's pretty cool. I didn't realize how strong it was. I love how it has like multiple checks here. Unfortunately, we don't fight a more defensive build, but it's okay because Yveltal still goes in. And in fact, it's just a great lead. Rocker could either be any of the three right here. I'm hopefully not going to lose to Xerneas because I have Scizor, Arceus, Poison, and Groudon. Marshadow is a little bit scary, but Scarf Xerneas is also really nice here. Checking Marshadow, checking Rayquaza. Also checking potentially the Arceus. The Arceus might be a problem, but ideally Toxic Roost Scizor beats it because I'm thinking it's E-Killer on this type of team. Because it's just a more offensive build. I'm assuming we'll see multiple sashes, maybe defog Xerneas. But yes, I like Xerneas, excuse me. I like Yveltal as a lead for its ability to hopefully stop Rayquaza from doing stuff. Unfortunately, Xerneas. I have a switching, but like I'm worried to go Groudon since I'm pretty sure he's gonna double out to Rayquaza right now. Get Geomancy immediately too. Just Moonblast. Just fair. I'll go to my rocks. I'm assuming Rayquaza is going to come out right now, but Groudon's role in this game isn't too key besides getting up rocks, which obviously pressure Deoxys, Marshadow. Again, assuming they're Sash and Ray. I'm just assuming everything is Sash. I should live a hit from Rayquaza unless it's like a Surf or Aqua Tail, Waterfall, whatever. Since its ability allows it to do that. Let's see though. Because I don't switch into this Pokemon. Hey. Thank you. I'm okay with that. Go ahead and knock me out. Assuming you even do. Yep. Hey, land again, buddy. So that's a little bit unfortunate, but it does mean I get to Mega Evolve my Scizor. But again, that's really unfortunate because I don't switch in too well to Groudon. I should have went for Fire. Yeah, I should have went for Fire Blast here. Like I said, it lets me Mega Evolve my Scizor and Bullet Punch. Scizor, you out on the field yet? You taking a nap? What happened? So we'll Mega Evolve and Bullet Punch. The important part is Rayquaza's Sash is broken. I'm pretty sure it was Sash. It could be Z. He can go Groudon if he wants. He might just E-Speed. No, he doesn't. Alright, so I'm assuming he's going to try and defog. If he goes Xerneas, I'm definitely clicking Bullet Punch again. Goes Arceus. Come on, dude. I have aromatherapy too, so I don't mind being Will-O-Wisp. What are you... Okay. Guess he let me do that? Hey, thanks, dude. It's really nice of you. Okay, I'm going to repeatedly just roost here. I'm thinking about U-turning because I don't want him going Groudon. Change speed to 15. I don't see how I beat Groudon. Yeah, I don't see how I beat Groudon right now. No, I have to Swords Dance. I have to Swords Dance, that way Groudon can't come in. I invite in Marshadow. I get to bring out my Xerneas there, and I check that. But then that still invites in Groudon. Like, this is... I think I lose to Groudon on the spot because I'm not able to trap it. I mean, he could also go out to Deoxys and, you know, mess me up too. Those are both valid options. Ideally, he goes Groudon as opposed to Marshadow or Deoxys, both of which are the better options. Spectral Thief, Moonblast you. Again, I'm assuming you're Sash. Was not Sash. Doesn't matter though because I probably lose to Groudon. Huh. What are you doing? Why are you putting yourself in bullet punch range? I guess to set up a Groudon, but this is the best case scenario because not only do I get rid of Xerneas, but I can potentially Toxic Groudon too and get some bullet punch damage off and use a Yveltal to sucker punch it. Or stall around and then use a Yveltal to win. So ideally we land. Lovely. I'm trying to figure out how not to lose to Deoxys either. I think I have to keep my Scizor alive. So I'm gonna go Arceus because it takes 2 Fire Punches to knock me out. Regardless, that's fine. As long as it takes 2 hits to knock me out. Which it does. Still gonna take your attacks to knock me out. Yep. And I think that unless it is actually Sash on the Deoxys, we're good with Scizor. I'm not sure. I mean, this might just KO. I mean, I could also dodge too. There we go, Yveltal. Appreciate you, buddy. We're Oblivion Wing because we don't want him extreme speeding. Oh, I just lost because he did not extreme. I didn't sucker punch. No. Unless he doesn't have extreme speed and he doesn't Sash the entire time. Why would you not? Okay. What? What? Okay, that actually KO'd me, so good game. I don't understand. Man, that made no sense why you wouldn't try to outplay sucker punches. I'm tired of this. I'm tired of assuming. I'm looking for another game with this team. I'm actually tired of it. I'm not gonna assume anything in this one. I'm just gonna click attack what's in front of me because half those moves made no sense. Anyway, I love Scizor in this because it stops the Ansi as a lead anyway, and that's really Scizor's only role in this game. It doesn't look like it beats anything else. Maybe Toxic for Arceus, depending on the set. Toxic for Ho-Oh. Yeah, so we're gonna lead Scizor. Ideally, my opponent leads the Ansi. We can lead off Yveltal too. Arceus Poison looks really nasty in this. I gotta be careful about that. Necrozma Dawn Wings though. I gotta be really careful about that Dawn Wings. I'm sad we're taking these L's like back to back to back. Yveltal isn't a bad Pokemon at all. That last game was definitely avoidable. I think my opponent had to E-Speed though. And I'll play my suckers. My dude led off with Ho-Oh. Alright, Groudon is my only answer. And it's Banded Brave Bird. Nice. Nice. When your option is going Duck Show and clicking Stone Edge. No. So I don't get up rocks in this game. Yo, that took a lot. What? I think this is another L too. I mean, this is obviously Scarf, right? Sucker punches there. It wasn't obviously Scarf. I'm getting Dougie, expecting Ho-Oh, Groudon to want to come out. Yep, Ho-Oh, great. Stone Edge you. Hey, give me this KO. As he brings an E-Killer. Yo, you know it's getting... When you gotta bring an E-Killer on the Dougie. I kinda wish I hit the Stone Edge. Eat Lumberry? Nope. That means you are Silk Scarf or Life Orb. That means this is a wrap. This is more than likely a wrap. It's a Rocky Helmet. So for some reason, it's Rocky Helmet. It's definitely going to E-Speed me now. So it's going to take 2 KOs. I think Arceus Poison is my way of winning this. So I'm actually going to go Xerneas here and sack it. I think Arceus Poison is my way of winning this. We're going to go Dougie one more time because it prevents Ho-Oh, prevents Groudon. He really did not care at all. Alright, time to Dark Pulse through as he goes Diancie. Thankfully I have Arceus Poison. Arceus Poison is really amazing right now. Especially because he gets the defense raise, which means that he actually lives this hit and can knock me out with Earth Power. Oh, he didn't knock me out, thankfully. Okay, hold up. Where there is a metronome Yveltal, there is a way. Where there is a metronome Yveltal, there is a way. Because I can Dark Pulse through my opponent. Especially because my opponent's letting me rack up poison damage on him. Like, if his own Yveltal is so weak. Go ahead and knock me out. Where there's a Dark Pulse, there is a way. We win the first one. Our Dark Pulse is boosted. I have to survive Ho-Oh's hit or flinch it. I get a crit. As he's Thunder Wave. What is this set? It wasn't even banded. Why was my Groudon 2-hit KO'd? Hold up, what are you doing? Oh, you just want to regen. Nice. That's a wrap. All right, let's get the hell out of here. So I'm trying, guys. I really am. Can't seem to win. RDKP passed me a team with Bandit Yveltal. I'm trying to show off some cool sets here, and it doesn't seem to be working. Has this been nothing but... You know what's crazy? Yveltal puts in so much work on every live, except for when I need it to. On the spotlight. Why am I fighting Thunder Wave Ho-Oh? Choice by Yveltal is interesting. I would actually use... Instead of Steel Wing, because obviously Steel Wing hits Xerneas. But I mean, I'm going to miss this attack anyway. That's 90. I'll use Foul Play on this, to be honest. I think it's super good. Foul Play already boosted my ability too. Oh, that's nasty for Yveltal. Holy. Default Arceus ground is really nice. Rocker is one of these two. I love Scarf Zern because I'm pretty sure it's Scarf. No, I shouldn't use it because it's Zygarde and Marshadow. I check. I'm leading Yveltal. It's just way too good in this game. And we can U-turn safely into... We don't reveal any information. It looks like my opponent switches, which is great. So I can U-turn safely into my Kyogre here. And I'm going to Ice Beam. I'm not going to bother Earthquaking. There's no point. As Groudon is probably going to come out anyway. And my opponent opted to stay in and gave me Zygarde. So that's awesome for Ultra Necrozma. As Groudon's going to come out. And we're going to Earthquake you. No, not for free. Go ahead and knock me out. I didn't even see my Pokemon there anyway, so it doesn't even matter. Doesn't look like you have a Judgment switching, my friend. So I'll be clicking Judgment. Bandit Yveltal. Yo, I really wish you had Foul Play. I think Foul Play would be fire because I just spam it right now and he has no switch-ins. I like it better than Knockoff though. I don't know if Knockoff actually KO'd. Lunala, Eclipsing, that Moonguy's beam ripping. As far as checking Marshadow goes, I still have Xerneas, so I'm going to Judgment here and break your Shadow Shield as you go for Moonguy's beam and do absolutely nothing. And then we're going to go Yveltal and click Knockoff because we were faster. They should have made Lunala faster than it. They really should have. Anyway, click Knockoff here. Claims me a KO, no matter what. As he went for Moonblast initially, by the way, I didn't see that. Yo. Yveltal? You beast. Go ahead and pick up a KO with Bandit. Finally, Bandit Yveltal putting in work. This is what I like to see. Deoxys comes out. Go ahead and E-Speed me, buddy. I don't care. I should keep you alive, but... No, I don't think I lose. Actually, yes, I might. I might have messed up there. I might have messed up. Because that's probably Combine Roost, Lunala. As long as I sack something to the Z move, I think I'm good. So it goes Marshadow, which I can just Moonblast again. That doesn't really matter. I don't know why you went Marshadow. Well, to Endeavor me, maybe? Fine. Getting you and Sunsteel Strike. Because I don't die to anything. And I Z-move the Lunala because that prevents it from setting up. I'm pretty sure this lives from full. Obviously not Spexalnala. It has to go for combat. I'm gonna live this from full. No way I don't. I die. I'm Groudon. Yeah. Land! Ooh, Toxic, finally. I love when Toxic does something. And all we gotta do is judge me here and we win. Perfect, perfect. So I could have kept Yveltal alive, but I knew that as long as I landed... At the end of the day, as long as I landed the... Good game, dude. As long as I landed Toxic, I'd be okay. Because I knew I'd live one hit. And basically, by going Solgaleo at the end, had I gone for my Z move right there, he wouldn't be able to Calm Mind up. Or do anything like that. Alright, Green Roman. I believe Green Roman passed me Scarf Yveltal, which is probably has more than 4 moves. Can't have Prison Armor, can't have Rock Polish. Are you sure? I'm assuming it fused with... yeah, it fused with Ultra Necrozma. Bro, no. Wrong game. You're not Lunala. You're not Lunala, bro. Absolutely wrong game. I am so sorry. I did not realize I had Prism Armor still on it. My bad. Dark Aura is a lot better on Yveltal. Actually, yeah, because it can spam Dark Ball. Yo, I love Scarf Yveltal on this when my opponent has 3 Pokemon weak to it. Lovely. Alright, let's think about winning this game. So Rocks is going to be on Arceus. Dark Pulse switching is my own Yveltal. When I see these type of teams with no Kyogre or Groudon, I automatically, or I guess Rocks could be on the Oxus. I automatically lead something like Kyogre. As far as winning goes, I think Rock Polish of Necrozma can win. Perfect. I can just defog spam now. Yeah, that's awesome. That's literally why Thunder is the best play there, because not only does it not miss, but it has a chance to para. So we'll be able to defog here. Potentially get rid of Rocks. I do it till he gets full para, and then I knock him out. And if I'm him, I go immediately for Psycho Boost and just forgo Rocks. It's weird because his team looks like it would be a team that would benefit from Psychic Terrain, but I don't see Psychic Terrain on his squad. I want to say top 11. So you could use manual Psychic Terrain. I don't know if any of these Psychic types get it. That's still faster than me. That's annoying. Why are you so fast, Deoxys? Whatever. That's really annoying. That Giratina is so slow. I mean, I didn't trade any damage on Kyogre, which is cool, so at the end of the day, I probably would have tried to make this play anyway. I don't think I defogged on anything. An Ice Beam here. I don't defog on anything with a double, so there's no point in trying to swap. My Groudon's role is to check Xerneas, but also get up my own rocks, which I think would be pretty beneficial for my own Yveltal, just Dark Pulsing through. I'm assuming this is Mega Mewtwo I. Could just be Life Orb though. Well, Ultras don't count as Megas, so it could be Mega Mewtwo and Ultra Necrozma. Shadow Ball. Life Orb? What are you? I'm picking up my KO right now. This is like the no thought process play when they don't have Groudon or Kyogre. You pick up your KO right now with Kyogre. Though I actually need Kyogre for Yveltal, I'm assuming I'm gonna check it with Groudon plus hopefully Lucario. Anyway, this picks me up a KO, so that's why I thought it was too good of an offer to give up. Essentially banded Kyogre, 434 attack. I love this mon. I'm glad they gave it liquidation too. Yep, Y is going to die. I'll eat that. Go ahead and give me Y. Perfect. Okay, Lucario might be the fastest Pokemon in the field, depending on the Arceus. Shoot. That is not what we like to see. I have one way of beating this, and it's a Dark Pulse spam too. It sucks. That is. What is my EV spread? Bro, am I missing EVs? This can't be right. There's no way that's right. Oh, it had the Ultra Necrozma spread. No. No. I'm pretty sure his was supposed to be modest. It kept Ultra Necrozma's moveset when it fused with it. No. Now my Dark Pulse is like a 3 KO. I mean, it's still my plan to Dark Pulse flinch you / crit you, but I'm gonna get another game since my Yveltal was not doing it here. I didn't even think it would be Arceus ground on this. It makes sense though because it's pretty weak to ground on, but... And I guess offensively it's better. My boy just died instantly. A Rock Polish first, because if you recover, there's no point in dropping my Z. Assuming I even live. Good game, dude. Alright, let's go with the right EVs. I also don't think that even if I Will-O-Wisp it and Hexed it with Giratina, I'm actually... Yeah, I'm pretty weak to the combination of Yveltal plus Arceus ground looking at the team. Because even if I Will-O-Wisp Hex, like, he'd still Calm Mind up and outspeed Lucario or knock it out. Kyogre would need to be at full. It's all okay. That's how we do it next time. Or maybe I go Ultra Necrozma earlier. Nothing but L's today. Oof. Oof. It's alright. I love Yveltal though. Yveltal and Xerneas. Easily. I don't mind taking some L's. It's been an off day. It's been an off 2 days. And I play for a tournament later today too. I gotta calm down a little bit and get off tilt. All T. I blame all T. I blame Magma Storm. People complain about Focus Blast. That's... Man, Focus Blast is Focus Blast. Magma Storm is a move that sucks. Dude has a Mammal Swine, and I have this team. Mega Scissor too. Lucario goes in if I can get rid of Ho, but definitely defensive Ho. And it probably is Arceus Ground or Arceus Water. Probably Arceus Water because no water resist besides this, which is the best water resistant tier. I love Kyogre in this, but I'm only Giratina because I feel like, yeah, I'll live one hit from this monster, and because I'm Giratina, and I'll go for Will-O-Wisp here. Mammal Swine's a threat, just straight up, especially if it's Sash. Ideally, it just clicks rocks and doesn't care and just disrespects Giratina. Perfect. That is actually the best turn I could ask for. Mammal Swine is no longer a threat. I mean, it's not a threat period now. And Mammal Swine is gone, so don't know why my opponent gave me Mammal Swine immediately, but great. That's a Pokemon that actually could get a KO whenever it felt like it. Like, legitimately just get a KO. Toxic and Ice Shard, those are two plays you chose to go for. I'm hoping his other move set was Earthquake and Stealth Rock. So once I get damage on Groudon, it's a wrap. This might have been a little bit premature of me, but I'm gonna double out to Groudon here, expecting him to want to go, or anticipating him to want to go Aho or Scizor. Groudon dealing with both, one for the bluff and the other for, you know, obviously KOing Scizor. As well as far as checking Xerneas goes, as long as I get any damage off on it, because it doesn't set up for free versus anything, I either get Willow, maybe it actually does set up for free versus that. I'm mixing up the team now because I thought I was the Morning Sun variant. So I'm getting Groudon now on Ho-Oh, which is great. Do not risk your Ho-Oh, dude. You are so weak to Lucario. Makes zero sense to risk Ho-Oh. Reveal Arceus Water / Ground. I'm thinking it's Arceus Water because, again, you're ridiculously weak to Kyogre. As he goes Groudon. I'll take it. Groudon scouting for Stone Edge is interesting considering that's good damage for me, but... I want a Hex, as he Dragon Tails me. He's giving me damage on Groudon, which he cannot recover. As he Stone Edges there and knocks me out. Alright, Dragon Tail is... There's no way that's a fast variant, right? Like, that's Dragon Tail. I think I pick up my KO here. Until he reveals the Arceus Water. But I'm pretty sure Kyogre picks up the KO. I'm good. Giratina did its job. Not only did it weaken Groudon to a point where it doesn't come in anymore on Kyogre, period, but it also got rid of Mamoswine, which was a ridiculous threat for me. Arceus Grass. Alright, well, I mean, same thing, right? So you have no flying resist on your team. It's just defog Arceus Grass. What if this beast stays in? It doesn't make sense though. He has Kyogre. Okay, I mean, Ho, excuse me. I'm Oblivion Wing. I'm not gonna bother predicting. Let Ho come in. Yeah. So I think his thought process is, okay, I'm gonna set up with Xerneas now and attempt to win, which he might be able to. But as long as Yveltal gets a little bit of damage off on Xerneas, I think I'll be good. Especially because my Groudon's still at full. Yep, so I'm going to take this opportunity to get just a little bit of damage off. I didn't realize Oblivion Wing is 80 base power. What? Did nothing. Getting my rocks back up. That's a defensive Ho. Yep. That's a defensive Ho. I'll get my rocks back up. Pressure Groudon, pressure Xerneas. And then basically, as long as I attack Xerneas ever with any Pokemon that's out, Bullet Punch from Lucario should be able to deal with it. That's assuming it's Geomancy and not Scarf Xerneas, of course. If it's Scarf Xerneas, it's a lot easier to deal with, obviously. It switched out here, but that didn't tell me anything because I didn't switch that turn. Sorry for the toxic miss, buddy. Okay, so now, Reroar. I wonder if he's double defog. Arceus Grass and Mamoswine. See, I'm all for cool Mons, but he just threw them both away. Like I said, I'm really all for cool Mons. I love certain Mons. Why do you throw them both away? And I value rocks way more than Toxic on Groudon. Especially based on how he's playing his Xerneas. And also especially because, you know what I would love right now? Because close combat is 2 KO and everything. But I would really love if he went Groudon right now in the Roar. Because not only does he take a rocks, but I force him out again. And I 100% put him in range of Earthquake. But again, Kyogre's going to be my way of winning this game, I think. And Yveltal's only role was to actually check the Arceus Grass. Though it does have potential to Dark Pulse spam in the end if it comes down to just Scizor or Groudon. Yveltal will 1v1 both of them. It'll live a Stone Edge from Groudon for sure. And get rid of Ho. You can go ahead and appreciate this overheat, buddy. There's actually no way my opponent stays in here, but... Oh, he goes Groudon. Oh, lovely, lovely. This is going to do like 40. Yep. And I'll pick up the 2 KO here. Because I'm pretty sure I'll be faster than him. If he Dragon Tail, I think that's super slow Groudon. Yep. So we also prevent potential rocks from Groudon. Open up that door for Ultra Necrozma. And more importantly, I'm going to get my kill with Kyogre now. That's defensive. Yeah, Kyogre just wins. He can't stop it. He literally cannot stop it. He goes Xerneas and Geomancies. Kyogre either kills it, if it's defensive Geomancy, like Z Geomancy, then it still has to KO me back. Z Geomancy doesn't even beat me. Because it takes 2 turns to go for Z Geomancy, whereas Liquidation will 2-hit KO. And again, I still had Lucario in the back to click Bullet Punch, Close Combat. And Scissors do not run Superpower in the Ubers tier, at least not nowadays. They might, you might have been. Typically U-turn though, Roost, Toxic, maybe essentially Sorazance. They're usually minus Speed Nature too because they beat Celesteela. Man, this was an episode of L's though. But I mean, we'll get points back. What I'm really excited for is we have 2 left, right? We have Zekrom, which is a cool Pokemon, and then we have the Father, and that's gonna be like a 2-hour whole video where I'll start not on the threshold. I think I'm gonna be like in the 1200s, 1300s. Maybe even Rising Uber, just that it takes too long if I go for 2 hours to find, because I know I'm gonna win at points, and eventually I'll get enough points to the point where it's taking me a while to actually find games. I don't want that for a 2-hour video. I just want to do straight play keep going. I don't want a 2-hour video to turn into like 4 hours of recording, you know? Anyway, hope you guys all enjoyed, even though we took some fresh L's. Been a little bit on tilt the past few days. Try and get over it though. Feel free to check out the socks. Like I said, they're only available for 19 hours left, so only available today. And yeah, see you guys. Goodbye, friends.